Hey there, I'm Darren Garcia, and I'm here to answer some of the questions you guys emailed me. I'm from McAllen, Texas, but I've actually been growing up here in Bernie. To be more specific, Bernie's actually all that I really know, and it's actually how I got introduced to DLA. I originally heard of DLA through 1910 Church. You see, last year we went to Desperation, and my sister and I were both involved in the Vow series. And getting through that whole entire experience was really eye-opening to me. And then also, when we were going in and out of each service, I saw that there was a booth called DLA open, and that some of the friends I had had previously have gone to DLA and said there was an amazing experience for them. My passion isn't necessarily filming, or photography for that matter. My passion is storytelling. My favorite medium of doing that, though, is through a camera. You see, I really enjoy storytelling. Storytelling gives other people the opportunity to get their voice be heard. And I feel like that's such a strong and influential thing in our lives. You see, there's too many stories out there that go untold, and too many experiences that are never heard of because of the fact that they aren't documented anywhere. And I feel like doing that through a camera is my favorite way, and it's something that I love to do. My strength is that I'm a pretty strong leader. If there's no position taken, I will take that position and guide everyone to the way that they need to be. As far as personal traits go, I'm very driven. From a very young age, my dad has instilled in me that you need hard work to get things done. You also need to be able to have the drive to get things done, and that if no one else is willing to do it, that I need to step up and do it myself. And that's something that I've carried with me my entire life. As of recently, I quit my day job, and I'm now self-employed. I'm an independent contractor for a church that's kind of far down I-10, but taking that leap because of something that I feel very strongly towards is something that I'll carry with me forever, because of the fact that I need to have that drive, I need to have the discipline and the courage to be able to go and do what I want to do. As far as weaknesses go, I think my biggest weakness is probably criticism. I understand that there's constructive criticism, but as far as criticism goes, I feel like that's probably where I lack. I used to struggle with depression, and in doing that, I also took in a lot of judgment. That's probably the main source of why I was depressed, was the fact that people were making fun of me because I have a passion for storytelling and through cameras. It's something that I'm still working on, and it's something that I've definitely gotten better at, but I would probably say that's my biggest weakness. And some of the things I do for fun, actually, are, I've already said. I really love hiking and adventuring. It's definitely where I find my peace. Being out there and exploring new things, or even meeting new people. I love doing that. I've been a Christian my entire life. It wasn't until last summer that I actually accepted Christ into my life. My family and I all got baptized together in a river, and I know that's not saying anything, but that's actually me pronouncing to the world that I accept Christ in my life. I had previously done that before, and I wanted to show people physically that I have. And it was probably one of the most memorable experiences of my life. And I have to give credit to my sister, because my sister's a huge part in that. I renew my faith with Christ every day by adventuring. I know that's kind of hard to see, but whenever I'm in nature or whenever I'm out exploring new things, I feel like I'm physically getting closer to God. I feel like I'm experiencing what He's wanting me to do. Anytime I'm in the mountains, or I'm in town and I see someone cool, or maybe someone who's not being talked to, I'll go up and talk to them and get to hear their story. I get to hear a little bit into their life, and I feel like that's when I'm closest to God, when I'm experiencing the things that He wants me to. On top of that, whenever I go on adventures, I currently always carry my PBJ with me. Now what this is actually, it's actually something that was taught to me at a Christian camp. It's called Gloria to Camps. My leader, who was my guide Guide Through the Mountains constantly told us to bring a PBJ, which stood for Pen, Bible, and Journal. And we would constantly have alone times where we would give us scriptures to read, and then we would go off on our own and to the wilderness and read them, and then write about what we read. And it's something that I carry with me to this day. Like, I will constantly have a Bible with me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. And I'm actually not afraid to read it anywhere anymore. I used to be. I used to be really scared to read the Bible anywhere. But now I just don't care. I accept Christ, I love Christ, and I'm not scared to show anyone that. I think currently what I'm reading in Scripture is that the future is unknown. There's the fact that these things are uncertain and that these things are unknown, but I have to stay faithful and remain grounded in what I believe. Because as long as I believe that God will take me the direction that I need to go, everything will be okay, regardless if that's what I think it is right now. He will guide me to where I need to be, and that's something that I need to live with. And I am excited to live with that, because even though the unknown scares me, it's also something that brings me a lot of excitement, because I don't know what's going to happen next. This question was actually answered for me when I went to go visit New Life Church for the winter. My family and I took a vacation there, and we stopped there to hear one of the services. My friend Rachel is actually there at DLA right now, and one of the things that she said was that it's very, very hard. Not in the sense of media, but in the sense of they really get you to dig deeper into Christ, and that's something that I really want in my life. You know, the whole thing in taking a gap year kind of was the fact that I wanted to be able to be grounded in what I believe, more skilled in my position, and also the courage to be able to go and do anything that I want. My expectations of DLA are probably pretty high. I say that because from what I've heard from friends before, it is definitely something that you will need to work hard towards, and it's definitely something that you need to have a steady mind for. And that's something that I admire greatly. My entire life is kind of just based around coffee, food, and friends, and the occasional adventure. And the fact that I'll be surrounded by all of those things, and also digging deeper into Christ, and also being able to learn more about my passion is something that excites me extremely. So my expectations are pretty high. I also know this is going to be very hard, but I am very excited for the opportunity. That is the end of the questions. Thank you guys for listening, and I appreciate you guys for taking this application. All the other links will be in this email as well. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great day.